I find this photo reference. It looks very interesting. There's a mother and a child walking on the beach. I want to show you how I would paint this. First, to start thinking about the composition. Just take this little blue colors, and when you have a photo reference, you don't have to use exactly. Focus on these two figures. And if I have her over here, the mother over here, have it a little bit higher. Just think about this, how you're going to present this at this catch the shadow on this side, and the beach over here. And there's quite a bit of space for the wave, the water, like that. And I'm going to just leave a little sky over here. The sky doesn't really do much to me. Yeah, I'm gonna have it like this. I maybe put a little sail over here for the balance. And let's see. I maybe move the figure a little bit more to the left. So don't worry about those details yet, because we're not at the time to dealing with those details. And I'm going to see how the movement of the mother and comparing to the child like this, moving forward toward the left like this, and the hand holding the hand. And let's see, I'm going to have enough space at the front over here. I think this is a pretty good idea and composition. So now you see, you don't need to just doing what the reference is giving to you, and you take control what you would want to take part of it from the reference and let go the other thing that you don't need it. Let's start from the big masses, the big areas, like the sky, the water over here, and the sand beach. Okay. I'm going to take the white color, with the phthalo blue. Let's put the color here for now. That's good. Put a little color, make it painterly, and have fun. That's important. I'm going to take just the phthalo blue to see how the color look like first. You might even change the colors in the painting process. And at the edge between the sky and the water, in the reference, it looks very sharp. You may not really want to have it that sharp. May or may not. We're going to see. Open your feeling, open your senses as you paint. Make decision based on what you want. It's not based on what the reference. So be a master. Okay. I think this blue color looks very good. I want to move a little bit faster, like that. The brush stroke, the movement, is very important as part of the artworks. And the artwork is the mark making. Like that. And I have this. Now I come to the beach. Take a look at the color is a light brown color. So it has yellow and some red. And there's orange color. Have a little bit blue colors, and that become a little brown color. Let's take some white color together. That's become the sand color. And let's see. That looks good. The idea is very simple. You just need to trust yourself. I want to paint over here. The color very thin at the beginning. And don't make the color too thick unless you need it. And take more white color. And that's the a little bit red color. So that's good. Like that. Moving faster and focus on how you feel. Focus on your own energy. Now, in a little bit distance, I have the color a little bit white, and that's good. After you have the big color composition, and you like the color, and that is the important first step. I'm gonna have more white color painted in here. Like that. Now I actually mix color right on canvas. The color is still wet, so whatever you mix, put it into the painting, and it become part of the mixture, a new mixture color. That's good. Now I got this color, and the next thing I'm gonna do, actually, when I'm having this color, I'm gonna mix a little bit darker color of this. The base color for the wave over here, because the wave have the sand color, and as a part of the wave. Okay, now I'm gonna add a little bit red color. Here you go. That's good. Have some warm color here. A little blue. Okay. So it should look like a little bit green color. That's good. I'm gonna make a little bit more orange color. And get a little white. A little bit more white. Now, coming here. Everything in your mind is just color. Color, color, color. Okay. We can paint over these two figures. Like that. Have some dry brushes. That's fine. Okay. Like that. Have a little bit lighter. Like this. A little bit more orange. Okay, that's the base color you will see if you're still wondering. Like that. Okay, and then the sand beach over here have a little bit warmer. So just keep thinking about between the three primary colors. What are the colors? How much of each color they mix together to get that color? That's good. Now, and in this area have a little bit, as the base color, have a little bit like a green color. So the green color was just the blue and with a little yellow color. Now this is already green because they already have some yellow color in the area here. Like that. That's good. Have a little bit yellow color in here, so the color will look even more green. Yeah, that's good. Just keep painting. More you paint, your own system will become more and more obvious to you and a little bit stronger. Like that. Squint your eye too. So make sure you see the connections, not seeing the color, seeing the idea between those colors. Now I'm going to mix lighter blue color, but it's a little bit red. I'm going to take this color, a little bit red, like that. This is a little warmer color. That's good. This color, that's good. A little bit more blue, like that. A little bit more white color. There you go. Now I'm gonna take a look at this blue color coming through over here. This is the reflected light of the color in the sky. Just think about the color. Good. Like that. Okay, let's take a look at this color. I think still a little bit too dark. And squint your eye. And a little farther away. And I'm going to make it even a little lighter. Okay, now the color feels a little bit better. Now take a look at this, almost the same as the sky color. I'm going to make it a little bit thicker now in the sky over here. That's good. Let's put a little color onto the two figures first before I go back into the water. This fibrous shape. And let's see. First I'm going to take a little color into the face area. Just a little brown color. A little brown color. Just a little blue. A little red. Let's tap a little color. This will be the head. Right over here. It's actually similar, the dark color is similar to the base color for that. And then the hand could be over here. Okay, and the foot, and look at the angle between the foot and the head. And I'm going to put the foot over here. Okay, the other foot right over here, like that. And then this boy, and then the head of the boy compared to this hand, and that would be here, yeah. And then the hand coming up, holding the mother's hand. Okay, little hand over here, like that. And we can do a little more work into the beach a little bit later. Now let's get a little bit black color, just a little black color. We can change the color on top of this. Let's see. And actually I'm going to move the head up here. And the head connect over here, and that's the shoulder. Like that. And then take a look. Just take a look at the bigger shape. And see, and the whole body, and like this, and should be a little bit more on this side. There we go. I don't want just black, and I want and maybe have this color a little bit warmer. Just take a little red, mix that with the black paint. So on the boy's dress, I'm gonna have a little bit cooler color. So now the hand actually is supposed to be in here, like that. This is the base color. Okay, take a look at this arm. Like this. And this is the hand, right over here. Okay, coming back to the face, and she wear eyeglasses. The glasses about here. Try to make the movement and the texture a little bit more consistent. No matter you use oil or other medium or acrylic in this case, the consistency of the movement is very important. Okay, now the dress, I'm gonna draw a little bit over here. There you go. Now the legs could be over here. This foot. And this one is right over here. That's good. And now what I want to do, and I'll take a little blue colors. And this, and if we want this, I'm going to looking at the angle of this and just coming up over here. Like that. And the other catch the shadow is the boy over here. That's good. We can change them if you want. Okay, now I'm gonna add a little gray color. I'm gonna take this color with a little red here that looks like a little gray color, have a little bit lighter, and just put this in this area for the skirt. And we can put other color later. And there's a little like that. Okay, now I'm gonna also put a little white color. Okay. Let's see, little triangle over here. I always try to think that everything is a simple shape, composed by many simple shapes, like a triangle here, square over here. Simple thing mostly is triangle, a different shape of triangle. Okay, I'm gonna have a little bit thicker white color like this. Okay, and we're going to come back to do the details later. And for now, I'm going to also mix a little skin color, take a little white color. It can be even lighter. Let's see. Just a little bit red. And let's see. Okay, and then the hand in here, and the arm like that. Okay. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's okay. Everything that you put on the canvas is the mark and it's part of your painting, your creation process. Yeah. And the hand here. Now from here, I'm going to connect to the boy. Okay. The arm for the boy is right over here. And then I want to come to the body of the boy. There you go. I'm going to have a little bit cooler. Take the blue, mix with the black color. A little cooler. So I'm going to just let's see. That's the shoulder, the little arm over here. A little bit darker, like that, and take a look. Right now we're still adding the color everywhere and try to create a balance before we're going into any details. So don't think about you try to get into the detail, but before you make up your mind how things related, and you don't even know exactly the spaces that you want. So don't get into the details yet. So on this side, I'm going to take this little brown color, take the yellow color with the red color. Now close a little bit green. Green has blue color, so I'll take a little blue color in here. And a little bit more red because I want this color a little bit warmer. Right now I'm going to take a little white color, take it from the edge. Okay, like that, a little bit more. That's good. Now look at the pants right over here, like that. Okay, a little bit darker. That's good. Okay. Now, I want to paint a little bit the shadow side of the skin colors. So, I don't have to make it really dark, so this is probably good enough. Okay, that's for the face. Look at that, compared to the sleeve versus the location, right over here. And I make a little shape for the ear later. And it looks like the hair a little bit more yellow. I'm gonna take a little bit of yellow color, like that. That's good. On this side, a little bit yellow color, like that. That's good. That little leg, yeah, like this. Right, that's good. I'm gonna have a little shadow side of this arm, and from here coming down over here, like that. So this arm, the mother's arm, may be a little bit lower. So connect with, so that make sure the proportion is correct. Like that. And now I'm gonna have a little bit darker brown color. Now add this leg at the bottom, maybe a little bit more red. Okay, here we go. And this leg. I'm going to get a small brush. I'm going to get this, the very ATP number 1 brush. I really like this one. I'm going to take this color, a little bit cool gray colors for the head first. On this side, I'm going to take the blue color mixed with the white. I'm going to take this color a little bit brighter, and here, continue. That. Okay, now I'm gonna mix a light color for the pins and also for the head. Now this almost like I put into all the base color in the painting. Now I'm gonna come back to do the adjustment. Okay, put that. That's good. And on this side, I'm gonna make it even more white. It's almost just white. Like that. And then come to the head. On this side, just light. And I'll figure out, work on the detail later. Okay. And now come in to have a little light skin color. And a back over here. Like that. That's fine for now. And a little white shape over here. A little light shape over here too. Okay. And the arm, the boy's arm, moving up like this. When you think about like the arm, it's not immediately it says, oh, what the arm would look like normally. There's no such thing normally. We just have to look at what the color present to you and what kind of evidence. And you want to choose some evidence. I want to let go the others. So I'm going to take the lighter color. Make sure the color now need to be thicker and thicker. Okay. And over here too, put this color in here. Connect to the shoulder. Like that. And I'm gonna make a little color even lighter than this. Yeah, start over here. Like that. Even lighter. Almost just white. Now blend it over here. The arm. That's good. And also on the mother, on the hand, a little bit like that. That's good. And on the face, I'm going to have a lot of red behind the ear and also on the face. On the back over here, connect to almost look like the hair. Okay. On the bottom over here. And the top over here, I'm going to have a little bit darker red color. And the top over here, because this is the light side. You see a little light and shadow. So seeing the head look like a three-dimensional. And also I can take this same colors and come into the shadow side of the boy's head. Like that. Okay, that's good. That's good. And we'll come back to do the detail later. Now let's see. And I'm going to now put a little light color. I'm going to use this bigger brush and take the white color with the light blue color. Mix the light blue colors. Take a little blue color in here. Now start looking at the shape. The shape over here, right in this location, like this. A little blue, maybe a little bit more blue. Let's see. Like that, going to And now the acrylic color may be already dry, most base color. So it's good. And you make sure you have this layer of pink is showing a little bit of the base brown color. You don't need to cover completely. Like this. I'm going to get a little blue color over here too. See the little light blue color. That's beautiful. You need to just think about how the color look. And a little light blue color over here too. That's good. Like that. A little bit of this blue color in the water. A little bit over here too. Now that's good. And the next thing I want to do, I want you to, like looking at the color, you want to separate them. Okay, separate them like in a complex form, make it into simple. Now let's see. I'm going to just that. Okay. So a little white color over here. It's perfect. Let's make the mother's dress and shoulder, the figures, stand out a little more. There you go. Applied a thin layer, and we're going to put a little thicker color later. At the front over here, we're going to have a little bit smaller shape. Like this. Look at it, analyze it, and let's see how you can represent it with the economic brushstroke. Okay. Make every brushstroke has a little meaning. Like that. That's good. Like this, that's simple. And then come here, there's similar approach. It's all suggestions, create the illusion. Like over here too. When you paint a smaller stroke, but use the bigger brush, more surprises to you, and most of the time is the good surprise. Like that. That's good. Like that. Okay. And now the painting come along pretty nice. And now I'm gonna come back to the water. I'm gonna give it a little bit details. In here, I'm gonna give it just a little blue color. Blue color, a little white. Let's see, there's reflection from the sky. Let's see. some enough suggestions, seeing how the wave, just for the area at the front. The area is far away, you don't need to. That's good. Sometimes something looks like it doesn't work, but it will work. Trust it will work. And I'm gonna have a little bit of this like a brown orange color. Take this color, a little white, a little red. That's good. Like a little color over here, and you see a little bit too light. Make it a little bit darker. A little blue colors. There you go. Like this. That is because the sand, like this, showing a little bit underneath. A little bit over here. Open your feeling. Is that look like how I feel? That's important. And I'm gonna have a little sand color underneath over here. There's a little dry areas that, so you can see the color. That's good. And over here, and a little distance. I see a little more over here. That's good. And in this area, I'm gonna have a little white. And coming into here and refine this area. Also reflect the sky color. Like that. A little sky color. There you go. Now, what I want to do, I'm going to get a little thicker light color. Here you go. And also at the edge over here, I'm going to fine tune a little bit like this. Even have a little thicker white. See, a little bit brighter red, like that. Gets a little closer and closer to us. Let's see, have a little bit white, like that. Little splashes, small splashes. Okay, that's good. And I want to have a little cast shadow. I'm going to mix a little brown color, a little bit yellow. That's good. Now a little cast shadow. And in here, like that. That's good. Now, that's good. I'm going to come back here to now do a little adjustment for the color. And over here on the edge, and it looks like it a little bit more yellow brown. Take a little blue, a little red, Every single time you see the color. And the edge over here, and I'm going to refine the edge here. Like that. Refine a little bit, and also refine a little bit. Like that. And that's good. And the edge over here too. And you can see how I use the big brush. And the angle I'm holding it is pretty easy. Now I'm going to refine a little bit the beach color. I'm going to take the white color, mix into here. This looks interesting, a little bit brighter. So I'm going to add a little yellow and the red. Let's see. I'm going to come here first. Like that. Okay. Like that. So this time the color can look a little bit thicker. Okay, I'll mix a little more. Maybe even a little bit lighter. Okay, like that. Here you go. I'm gonna painting on top of the catch the shadow. Cover some of it. That's good. A little gap over here. If something you don't want to keep, that's the best time for you to cover it. Like the child's catch the shadow, I'm going to repaint it. And also painting like the gap over here. Here you go. Now the sand at the front. Take a little water. And let's see. And you can have a little dry brush effect. So make it look more as the texture of the sand. Like that. Look interesting. It may be a little bit too white. I'm gonna actually add a little bit yellow color and the red color. And for the sand at the front, I'm gonna make it a little bit richer, a little bit. Okay, coming over here, and under the child's, and on this side. Okay, that's good. Painting around the skirt. Now again, coming to the arm over here. Now I can cover the thing that I don't want to keep. Also including under the arm over here. Like that. Now come to this side. I'm going to mix a little bit more color so I can go a little bit faster. A little bit red, a little bit yellow, and get a little bit more white. Okay, now come to the front over here. Make it a little bit brighter colors, that's fine. A little bit yellow, a little bit white. Here you go. Like that. That's good. Now come here. Let's see the child's. I'm going to paint it around over here, and I think I want to remove some of it. Okay, coming in a little bit on here. That's good. Okay. Okay, that's good. Now inside over here, I also at the corner tap on it. That's good. The front over here, I'm also going to give a little suggestions for footprints. and a little bit in the distance, but not too far. Okay, a little bit like that. That's good. And I'm gonna have a little brown color, a little bit darker as is the shadow. Yeah, like this. A little bit. A little bit gray. I'm gonna have a little bit blue color in here. That's good. Like that. Now I'm gonna make a little lighter color of that. Make a little bit adjustment. A little bit more light. Okay. I'm gonna come back to mix the beach color one more time. I'm gonna have this is good. Now coming over here, and now adjust the shape of the footprint. Otherwise, it doesn't look like footprint. It's a little bit too big, or maybe too solid. And one side is supposed to have a little bit lighter, and the other side have a little bit darker. Okay, like that. That's good. And on here, a little bit lighter here too. That's good. You don't want to do too much to this. So now the composition's already there. It looks really good. I'm gonna add a little sail in the background, and I'm gonna first do the little gray color, little blue-gray color in the distance, and a little bit of the shadow area. We get the light coming from this direction. I'm gonna have a little bit like this. I'm gonna take the white color, and I'll come to fine tune this shape. Okay, come back to fix that a little more. Now come back to take a look at the mother. And I'm gonna start getting a little bit details. Now looking at the ear, right here, right in here, there's a little shadow. The back of the ear. That's good. Now the sunglasses here, and looking at the back, so they look good. Now I come into take a look at the boy's head. Okay, what I need is just a little light color for the ear. Make sure the shape of the brush is sharp enough. Okay, now right over here. Okay, that's a little bit too wet. I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna try that again. I'm gonna use a small brush. It's a deep color. Give a little white, a little yellow, a little red, and a little bit more white. There we go. Now I'm gonna put the ear. Suggestions for the ear right over there. That's good. And then the hand over here, like that. And then come to the hand. It's very important. The hands, and I'm going to come into a little darker color for the hand on this side, like this. And the mother's hands right over here. And the other thing, we can cover it by the black. And I'm going to have a little bit red color, look a little bit warm on the shadow side. Okay. And have a little bit shadow from this thumb coming in here like that. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to come into this side, this hand. And on the here is a little bit shadow side. Like this. I'm going to come into a little bit lighter color over here. So those you can enjoy they have the overall color control, and then you can come into make those details in. That's pretty easy to do. Now come back over here to take the with the red color, the black. Okay, now I'm gonna look at the shoulder over here, and now I can fine tune that. It's pretty easy to do. And take a look over here. I can fine tune on this side. Right, that's a good shape. Very good. And then on this side, I'm gonna come in to cover a little bit of this arm. Okay, like that, and come in over here. And now on the other side, cover a little bit over here. Now at the same time, cover on this side and showing the edge of this jacket, this coat. Okay, that's almost done. This, and take a look. And the top over here, I'm going to show this line for the jacket. And now I come into this arm. Now you can see, start from always big composition and gradually, and you can come into a smaller area. Okay, that's good. And then I'm going to cover this part and let it go like that. Now what I want to see on the boy's arm, raise this a little higher and fine tune the edge over here. And I'm going to actually quickly mix a little brown color at the edge, the corner over here. And I'm going to make a couple color changes, and I'm going to add the catch the shadow. Okay, the catch the shadow, here you go. Over here, coming through. Right over here, and then on this side, connect here. And there's the boys catch the shadow. And also for the mothers, I'm gonna also make it a little bit lighter, and like that. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna come in to do a little final touches. In your eyes, everything's about all color, color, color. Just keep it simple.